Hello friends, this is the fourth episode of string handling in Java. The link to previous video is already given below in description. So you can also find the link on your screen above. This video lesson is about the methods regarding string comparison. So let us go ahead. The first one method I have for you is empty method. This method helps us to know that whether invoking a string object has some content or is an empty string. Let us see it by a small program. So let us create a class as string compare demo and have a main method as public static void main string. Let us learn about isEmpty method. For this I create two string objects, one with nothing in it and the next one I have str2 with a value hello. So let us see what the isEmpty method returns with these two string objects. System.out.println str1.isEmpty and system.out.println str2.isEmpty. So let us compile and run this program. Since we have created a class with string comp demo, so we have to run it by string comp demo name. So you see that here is true and first one results true and the second one results false because str1 has empty string and str2 has a string with some content. So simply isEmpty method helps you to know that whether your string object has some content or not. The next one I have is equals and equals ignore case method. The equals method is inherited from the super cosmic class java.lang.object, which takes a string object as a parameter. We all know that the equals method in object class compares between references. However, string class has overridden this method to facilitate the string comparison. The equals ignore case method takes a string as parameter and results true or false irrespective of the upper or lower case. So let us see both by an example. And let us learn how we can use equals method. So just compare system.out.println an object hello dot equals to str2. So this str2 and hello both has the same content, so definitely it will give us the value true. So let us recompile the program and execute. So we see that the third one we have is true. So it tells that hello, the invoking object, has same content as the specified object str2. But suppose we compare between two different cases of the same sequence of character. What do you think? Will it give the value as previous true? Let us check. So it gives false because the method is case sensitive and it compares not only the content but also compares the upper or lower cases. So if you want to compare two different objects irrespective of their case, then please use equals ignore case and then recompile and run. You will get once again the value true. So if you do not need to compare with case sensitivity, you should use equals ignore case. Compare to method returns integer that represents the difference between first mismatched character between invoking string object and a specified string object. If both strings are same, it returns 0. However, compared to ignore case returns 0 to those string objects which are same but in different upper or lower case. So let us see them by an example. So next one I have is compare to method. So let us have a string object is equal to my name and compare between Ahmed and Anil. So you see here that the first one character is same, next one is N, while here is M. So definitely it will return the difference between the character M and N. So let us see by compiling. Run the program and you will see there is -1 because the character N comes after the character M, so it returns the -1. Similarly, if we will compare Anil dot compare to Ahmed, it will give you +1. Okay, so suppose we compare between two same sequence of character with same case sensitivity. Then we will see that it returns a value 0. But just think about the case where the same sequence of characters are same, but anyone is in uppercase, that is the object have different cases. It will definitely give a non-zero value, -32, which is the difference between the capital letter M and small letter m. So if you want to compare between two different string objects of same sequence of character but irrespective of case sensitivity, then use compare to ignore case method. So let us see Java C.Java compiled and then run the program. You will see that it once again returns the value 0 to say that both the string objects are equal. So whether the invoking string object comes after the specified string object or comes before the specified string object. It's more easy with the help of compare to method. Next I have our starts with method with a string object as parameter that returns true if the invoking string starts with the same sequence of character given in a specified string object. Let us understand it by an example. Now we have a starts with method to know that whether the invoking object starts with the given sequence of character in a specified object. So let us check it with a code, small code. Hello is already in our str2 object, so we take str2 dot start with, and suppose we say he. So it will say true or false to represent that whether this string object comes with he or not, and we know that it is, so we can see here the value true. Sometimes we need to know that whether specified sequence of characters exists from given index in invoking object. In such case, we can use the second one overloaded starts with method that takes two parameters. The first one is string object and second one is an integer that represents the index. suppose we want to know that whether this string object starts from some index with the sequence of characters hello, then how can we use? So let us see with the help of the second one method, which takes integer as an index and pass 3 as index. So the index of this L is 0, 1, 2 and 3. So we can see that it will also give the result true, because from third index it starts with hello. True. So in this way we can use the starts with method to know that whether it starts with some sequence of character or not, either from beginning or from the given specified index. And the ends with method helps us to know that whether invoking string object ends with the specified string object. So let us see it by an example. Let us see how can we use the ends with method. So it will also return true because the hello ends with the sequence of character hello. Let us compile and execute the program. So once again it returns the value true. So all important methods that helps us to compare between two string objects is explained here. Thank you very much to be with me. Take care.